asked me, all of them.
Oh, what are you talking about?
What do you think she's talking about?
Lucy, I'm so sorry about what happened.
What the hell did you do to her?
What did I do? I didn't...
She means you, as in everybody in there, you know.
Well, we can handle the situation. Thank you very much.
He's been planning this all along, hasn't he? He never wanted to give Aaron a fresh start. He just wanted to embarrass us, and it just...
Your father was just trying to help you, sweetie, okay? I know he went about it in the worst possible way.
He wants me to be an adult. He should have come and talked to me like an adult. He shouldn't have been playing games with my life. I mean, who does he think he is?
Well, he's your father, and he loves you very much, and he's just trying to protect you. And sometimes when people try to protect the people they love...
You're not my mother, Rosanna, so please just stay out of it.
Well, I'm sure that if your mother was here,
she would be horrified. And I don't want to hear any more excuses from anyone tonight.
Well, he's got you in his bed, and now he's got you fighting his battles for him. Poor boy. Doesn't know if he's coming or going. Or, I couldn't help overhearing Lucy. Did Craig really have her boyfriend investigated?
sometimes it's a father's obligation
to... Oh, please,
to...
no. Just stop the speech, okay? Because I can finish the rest. Craig did what Craig had to do. That's very Craig of him.
Meaning?
Look, Rosanna, if you're taking on the full-time job of helping Craig sort out his very complicated life, you're fighting a losing battle. You're fond of taking the moral high ground. Well, in case you hadn't noticed, Craig is no Mike Kasnoff. He's never on the side of the angels.
Well, in case you hadn't noticed, I'm no longer operating under any fantasies about men of any kind, thanks to you. Mike was one of those rare gentlemen that come around once in a girl's life, and you took care of that. Didn't you? So, thank you very much for your advice, but I think it would be safer and healthier for both of us if you just stay the hell out of my personal life, especially insofar as Mr. Montgomery is concerned. Agreed.
You know what? You don't know what you're talking about, because you are there and I am here. And this is crazy. Why am I even bothering? Okay? Because if I can't have you in the flesh, McKinnon, then I don't want you at all. I don't want you haunting me. I don't want you. Get out of my head.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. That what you're trying to do with that liquid amnesia? You're trying to erase me from your memory? Let me save you some time, young lady. Let me save you some time, because there's not enough vodka or tequila or scotch up there to erase me from your memory. Go ahead. Give it a try.
You are a figment, and I have the power to make you go away.
Well, you give it your best shot, no pun intended.
Would you leave me alone?
I will leave you alone just as soon as I know you're okay.
Well, then, you know what? You better sit down and get comfy, McKinnon. Because I am not going to be okay ever again. Because I love you, and I miss you, and I need you back.
Molly, you're alive. So, be alive. Let somebody love you. I'm not saying today or tomorrow, but love somebody else.
You.
I guess you're just gonna have to settle for second best.
Are you saying that second best was gonna just waltz right into this New York City dive?
Stranger things have happened. You fell in love with me, didn't you?
Oh, kidding. You know I'm bad with rejection, especially rejection from a ghost. Don't do this to me. Don't. Jake? Jake, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean any of it. Don't go, okay?
Maybe she's not really talking to herself. Maybe she got one of those cell phone earpieces hooked up.
Yeah, Maybe she's talking to the tiny people she's got stuffed in her purse. She's nuts, pal. Job like this, you learn to read people like a book. I'd say you're construction, but that's a given. And you have a good head on your shoulders. So that means you're not from around here.
Job's done. It's back on the road.
Yeah, man, what a life.
Can't complain.
Yeah, well, that's all I got.
Kasnov Construction. Mike Kasnov speaking.
But you told me she left town right after. How could you possibly know she's pregnant?
She sent me a package later. A positive result from a home pregnancy test.
And you just left that part out? Details that important, Jack. People don't
Carly,
just...
you know how
forget.
crazy Julia is. How could I be sure it was real?
What do you think she did? You think she stole a little stick with a plus sign on it from a random stranger, wrapped it up and mailed it to you?
Whoa, Carly, where are you going?
I want to go get my son. I don't really feel much like celebrating anymore.
You told me half an hour ago the cab would be here any second.
You know, don't blame me because you got us kicked out of the party. You were supposed to wait in the car.
I would have waited in the car if your top had worked properly. Why did Lily have to go and call Sierra?
Well, they're sisters, for goodness sake. I'm sure they talk all the time.
You and Carly are sisters, too.
Well, I'm sure Lily and Sierra are more normal.
I did everything in my power to stop Julia, everything. I would hate it if you didn't understand that.
I understand. I was just scared and angry, and not at you. At her. I shouldn't have lashed out at you like that. I mean, when I came back from that spa looking like somebody's great-grandmother, you didn't bat an eye. You loved me. You believed in me. I blew it tonight, Jack. But I'm not gonna blow it again.
You know when you said that I didn't want to talk about what happened? You were right. I didn't. But I should have. And I'm actually glad that we got it out.
Me too. There shouldn't be any secrets between us.
I know. Come here. And it's one less thing for Craig to hold over my head now, too.
Craig knows about this?
Yeah, Julie made some crag about it in front of him. I'm sure he was just biding his time, waiting for the perfect moment to spring it on you when you were most vulnerable.
Well, Craig doesn't matter. All that matters is you and me.
Yeah, poor Cooley. Dead from a knife wound.
Yeah, well, you gotta watch your back every second in this place.
Tell me about it.
Rose, listen to me, please. Excuse me, love. We are gonna find him. Don't worry.
Simon, tell us, have you learned anything?
Yeah, I've learned that trying to get anyone to talk down here is murder.
Literally.
Hey, did you get that letter?
Huh?
Katie said you had the provenance. The letter that proves the diamond is the real thing?
Yeah, of course I have. Yeah. Henry Coleman coughed it up.
Ah, good. Can I have it?
The provenance?
Yeah. It's mine. I should have it.
Yeah, it's not that simple.
It is. You find it, I keep it. Simple.
Well, it's not here.
What do you mean?
It's not at the hotel. I mean, it's not safe. You know what happened to Cooley, okay? I couldn't risk anyone getting their hands on it.
Simon, why don't you get it and bring it here and give it to me for safekeeping?
I don't want to put you in any danger.
We're already in danger.
All right. Give me a couple of days. I want to make sure no one follows me.
Oh, all right.
What's the plan for my punk?
I'll put the feelers out, see what turns up, all right? Look, Joe can't be too far, all right? I'll see you later on, sweetheart. Hey,
Can't wait.
maybe we can go and get a little convertible, just like the old days. We'll drive, you know what I mean?
If that man is Simon Fraser, I'm Oprah Winfrey.